Alright, so we are going to be working on Abathur next. We are doing week 19, flipping out. My mastery points for Abathur will be as such. And here we go. So when I first saw this mutation on some videos of people, that do play on different servers, I was a little concerned that it might normally when I play Abathur, I do like to do a Queen and Guardian / Devourer build. We'll see what happens here. The one thing I can say sometimes is it is a little bit. They're both A move armies, so don't get me wrong here. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to do right now, because I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to micro some of these units. So like I said, they're both A move armies, but I feel like the Queens might be better just to keep everything alive, because they have the auto heal ability. But my favorite is definitely Devourer Guardian. For now. But I think I do want to go for the Guardian Devourer build.
Both of you must support me. Send your armies to me at once.
Alright, so I'll start working on my Roach Warren and stuff like that now. I think another thing I've been talking about in these videos is how important it is to just focus on your build in the beginning. Because all of this different camera locations and stuff like that is really going to mess with people. So if you can just focus on your build in the beginning, you're going to be a lot better off. As opposed to trying to micro everything and deal with all that stuff. It's better just to focus on your build and then get that big army going as fast as you can.
Evolution complete.
Yeah, Swan's probably going to be another good one because you can get static defense and stuff like that going pretty quick, which is going to be nice. And static defense doesn't really require any micro, which is going to be a good thing. Okay, so he's playing on Brutal.
Enemy
I
supplicants
was going to say, that felt like that took a little longer.
Kill them all.
Yeah, so that, I mean, I wasn't worried about seizures or anything like that because I knew I was going to be able to,
I return.
I love how I'm using my spine crawler to deal with that. Where's that rope? Okay, there it is. Like I knew the toxic nests weren't going to kill it, so I had to uplift my spine crawler to make sure that I got it.
Evolution complete.
Yeah, this is definitely not the easiest thing to deal with right now, I can tell you that much. But it's not the absolute worst thing that I've seen yet, so... Please take me through my nest. It's gonna be so much biomass. Give me that biomass.
Evolving Brutalisk.
Our allies are in combat. combat. Our allies are in combat.
Third regeneration. Healing in progress.
Our allies are in combat.
A group of enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
I am using my mastery points on Abathur. Why do you feel like I'm not? I'm just wondering.
Our allies are in combat.
I have quite a few toxic nests. I'm just always spamming them. Just getting them out really fast.
Our allies are in combat.
There's some more biomass. Alright, we gotta push her forward.
Evolution complete.
Oh no, it's all good, Oakley. I'm definitely not taking offense, I can tell you that much.
Amon's hybrids are greatly enhancing his champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
I feel like I have a... Why is there a drone like that?
Our allies are in combat.
I was going to do them later tonight, but I ended up having a little more time to do them today. At least a couple of them. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Because I'm hanging out with my family around 1 o'clock.
Evolution complete.
So this is my third commander, Abathur. So I do have all the other ones left to go.
Brutalisk.
Our allies are in combat.
Alright, we gotta move her forward.
The elementals of Slain may interfere with Rakshir if they wander too close to us. Slaughter them if possible.
Evolution completed.
You must send your armies to support me so I can decimate this rebellion.
Yeah, definitely, Jess. You can definitely join me.
Many toxic nests ready. Deployment advised.
Let's put some over here. Let's put some over here. There. Oh no. Really want this guy to come help push, and I don't know why he's not doing it.
Such troublesome creatures. Slay the last one when you have the chance.
Oh yeah, I love dark mode. There's that's a queen. Okay. There's a couple times when I am using dark mode in my chat that, like, you know, certain people that have like super dark colors I can't really see, but I gotta tell you, it's really awesome. I love it.
Evolution complete.
Go back.
Hybrids.
All right.
I cannot stand against them for long.
We are fully
Kill
saturated,
them
that's
before
great.
I am overwhelmed.
Our allies are in combat.
Yes. Using the mini-map is probably the best thing you can do, or one of the best things. That's kind of a normal camera location.
We need some detection here.
I will check into that as soon as I'm done with this. But I think it's pretty easy to do. I'm not sure if it's either just in the Twitch chat or if it's part of something else. Added appearance, yeah. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate it.
Our allies are in combat.
Get some of this going. This is kind of a normal. This is kind of a normal camo location.
Leviathan, largest.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
Yeah, roaches are just mineral dumps.
Evolution complete.
Did I lose? I think I did lose all of my anti-air. Okay, I need wood powers. Come back for a second. Let's get a couple of these guys
Our
following.
allies are in combat. Our
This way.
allies cluster is under attack. Mend is now ready.
Well, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like roaches, but you don't really need to make a lot of roaches.
Multiple toxic nests must use.
I just make roaches when I run out of gas.
Is there no end to this elemental vermin? Crush this one if you can spare the warriors to do so.
Okay, where?
Our allies are in combat. Evolution complete. Evolution completed.
The enemy is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strengths.
Oh, shoot, okay.
Our forces are under attack. Men available. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Armies.
Our forces are under attack.
Potential for multiple toxic nests must use.
Alright, there you go.
All of the elementals have been eradicated. Now return your full attention to Rakshir.
Alright. Yeah, you can pay for extra colors in chat. It's kind of weird, right? I don't think I've often seen a Kerrigan mass
These
queen build.
hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion.
Our forces have met the enemy.
My gosh, look at all of that.
Time to assimilate some new.
Where's that stun, bro?
Men available. Have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
I can't even see what's happening. Yeah, but I just think he's only making queens. He's not making a single other unit. wrong. It's cool to get the creep.
Evolution completed.
I return.
Toxic nests ready. Deployment advised.
Go this way down the map.
Our forces are under
That's pretty
attack.
funny. I don't know. I've been able to deal with the screen changes pretty easily. I don't know if you were there when I was talking about it, but camera locations are probably the best things you can do. You can do most of the mission by minimap. I mean, honestly, you can. Just make sure all your units are kind of rounded up before you do that, and you'll actually do pretty darn well.
Our allies are in
Because
combat.
you know, and again, I would choose an Abathur. I would choose. Yeah, Alarak isn't really the best. Just constantly dealing with all your units getting feared is the worst part.
Our forces are under attack.
Constant fear on your units. It's kind of annoying, to be honest.
Intercept them.
And I wanted to go a little bit more of a air build here, but it seems like they've got a lot of anti-air with all the Scourge, so I'm focusing more on Queens now. And using this here is probably one of the best things you can do too.
Potential for multiple toxic
I don't think I have an overlord here.
must use.
Here.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution Mend is now ready.
Alright, well I'm at max, so we should probably try to go push her forward.
Our allies are in combat.
I like that, Jess.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Attack incoming. Get ready.
I think the NPC callouts would probably be one of the worst ones.
Our allies are in combat.
Why are they all
Sends
going over there?
reinforcements to support his champion.
Weird.
Prepare to meet them in combat.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Evolution. Our
I better go
forces
back there and
have
help
met
deal with
the
that.
enemy in combat. Our allies
Why do I feel
are
like
in
there's just a
combat.
ton of enemy waves hitting at the same time?
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is
It seems the
threatened.
enemy has established fortifications on the path to the pit. Be prepared to set them ablaze.
Our allies' forces are under attack.
And that really felt like those waves came way faster than normal. Or like more waves came than normal on
The
that
hive
one.
cluster is under attack.
You know, it's probably just these guys who are just slowly but surely moving across the map, so it made it look a lot worse.
Evolving Leviathan. Sky.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat.
Alright.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, I just lost a bunch of overlords.
Evolution. Our allies' base is threatened.
The enemy is providing their champion with psionic support. You must deny him their aid.
Allies are in combat.
Our foe shall be.
Aim Amon grants his champion unnatural strength.
Alright, here we
I
go.
must siphon power from your armies if I am to regain the ground I have lost.
Our allies are in combat.
Alright, let's finish this.
Hostile organisms approaching. Must secure perimeter.
Men available. Our forces
I would say we
have
could
met
just
the
finish,
enemy
but-
in combat.
Where am I even looking?
Our
It's here.
forces are under
Here.
attack. Our
Here.
allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Sharing reserve regeneration. Healing in
Evolution
progress.
complete. Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
Keep losing all of my overseers.
Our allies are in combat.
And they're all set to rally, or sorry, to follow.
Amon's worshippers are
There's just so much
augmenting their
scourge on the
champion's
damn
power.
map.
Do not allow this to continue.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Mend is now ready.
Massive psionic
Almost sounded like that.
power flows
Almost
into
looked like a
Amon's
bad
champion
GG.
From the hybrids. Slay them quickly.
I mean, Kerrigan is definitely powerful enough to deal with all of this herself, so it's not like I'm ever super worried about that. It is nice to have other units on the field.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
It's time to assimilate some new hosts.
Okay, right now.
I've stunned the enemy. Kill them.
Our allies are in combat.
I know, I think that was the first time he used the stun, right?
Our allies are in combat. Men available.
Look at this. Oh, that's all good, Jess. This is not a difficult mutation, and I'm dealing with the vertigo issues pretty darn well, so
Intercept them.
not super worried about it.
It is time to conclude this duel. Give me your power. I will rip Amon's champion
Alright,
apart.
so that's Abathur. Not too much to say about Abathur, to be honest. Pretty good A-move army. Depending on the enemy build, you might change it up to more queens, wherever you want.
When the day comes,
Not
and
again, not a
combat
difficult
proves to be
mutation,
more fitting
just it takes a
challenge.
lot more camo locations than some people are used to. Thanks, LeePad, I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's Abathur. Here's the score screen as always, and thanks so much for watching.